Just one. In fact, they come back for two. So have you got Rashid Khan in your fantasy pick for this game? In Dream 11 top fantasy picks of the match. T. Natarajan, who's been excellent. Hardik Pandya is the most selected. Rashid is in there. Shubman Gill. Goes again. One this time.
Yeah, some of the players, they'll be comfortable facing Rashid. Former teammate, played against him a hell of a lot. A lot of these players would have had game plans for years against Rashid. The quality of player that he is, though, he doesn't let you get away with anything. He's always attacking your stumps. Changes the lines, changes the lengths, changes the pace. There's a slip in, Markram. He's played nicely over the last couple of games too. Finished games off, finished games with sixes. Been really positive, been very creative in his stroke making. Ooh. Markram's away.
"19 wickets in the power play this season for the Gujarat Titans, the most of any team. Sunrisers on their heels. Have an excellent seam bowling group in particular. Two of the fastest bowlers in the entire tournament here tonight. Just a side narrative. Simon.
Oh, loving it, Fish. Absolutely loving it. I think those three teams we just saw, Rajasthan Royals, Gujarat Titans, Sunrisers Hyderabad, the three best bowling attacks. No surprises to me that they're up near the top of the
క్షేమం ప్రేమతో మన గ్రామాల నుంచి ఆరోగ్య పాలు మరియు పెరుగు.
table as well. That man in particular. I hope everything's okay with Mohammad Shami because he is off the field.
Brian Lara, the former West Indies captain, on the left. Tom Moody, the former Australian all-rounder, on the right. Ashish Neera. Of course, Harry Kirsten. Mohammad Shami making his way back onto the field. He was the main instigator in the wickets column in the power play. Both wickets to him.
Centred the bat, and there's some nice boundaries early on. Abhishek Williamson with that one, and then an absolute beauty from Mohammad Shami back through the gate of the Sunrisers skipper. Was the undoing. It was put down, a comfortable catch, you would think, for Rashid. And went down in the end, and Rob Tripathi with a 6, and then back-to-back 4s, and Mohammad Shami had the final say. LBW given, not out originally. Yeah, Hardik Pandya says, ups, we want to go upstairs and have a look at that. Great review, great decision to review. Very next over, there was 2 4s, through the cover region off the bowling of Alzari Joseph. Wickets to fall at 26 and 44. And this partnership now with 15.
Yeah, 25 to Abhishek. Markram just getting going. Tripathi, well, he got going and then he got out. Decentish power play, only 2 wickets down. So all square at the moment, we would like to think. Been a good wicket with pace. Missing much spin. Shami, Dal, Joseph and Rashid. Lockie Ferguson, Bishop and Simon Gill were talking about the speedsters. Not seen him yet. 59 for 2, 7 overs. You see the extras of 11 extras. A few wide deliveries, a few very wide deliveries. Among some absolute beauties from Mohammad Shami this evening. He's off the field. We'll be checking to see if he comes back onto the field. We hope he does. He's a mighty fine bowler. And he's a great competitor.
Come to the end of the Siatar strategic timeout. Heavyweight contest at the Wankedi tonight. And this will be another addition to the whole scope of this game, the Swiggy Instamart fastest delivery of the season. Ferguson, Umran Malik, featuring multiple times. And here is the Kiwi, Lalchan. Zari Joseph got up to 149 kilometers in his previous over. Let's see where Lockie Ferguson pushes the needle. Well fielded. Tom Mooney, thanks for your time. A flurry of boundaries and a couple of wickets in that power play. How are you seeing the passage of play so far?
Got on the board, you know, ideally you don't want to be losing wickets, but you've also got to recognise that, you know, if you are looking to, you know, push yourself in that power play, you put at risk a couple of wickets. So we need a partnership here, Bish. So hopefully these two can build a partnership for us.
Top class shot. Everything about that is aesthetically pleasing from Aiden Markram.
Must please you a little bit that time. And Aiden Markram's form as well, along with Nicholas Puran. They've been brilliant finishing games off for you. What's been the key from those two players in particular?
Well, they've just worked well together. At the end of the day, they know what their role is. You know, they're very different players, and you know, they've fitted into that role really well. Aiden has batted in that position at 4 and 5 for South Africa and also for Kings 11 last year, and you know, he seems to enjoy that role, even though in Test cricket you see him at the top of the order, but he enjoys batting in the middle and he enjoys the puzzle of working through an innings.
A couple of key new appointments in your support staff too, Tom and Brian Lara, Dale Stain. How are you getting on with them, and what are they bringing to the unit? Yeah,
they're pretty key. Yeah, look, they've been terrific. You know, obviously goes without saying the experience they've got and the knowledge they've got in the game. And just their learnings, their mentorship has been terrific for all of us, really, not just the players, but us as coaches have learned a lot. So we've really blended well as a group, and you know, having them on board has been terrific for everyone involved.
Got two blokes alongside me who I look up to nowadays. What's it like having a player in your team that you finally have to look up to?
Oh, I love it. How good is it, eh? How good is it? Big Marco is nothing like a 6'9", so he towers over me, but he's been terrific. You know, he's not only tall, but he's a real athlete as well. So it's nice to see him in the wickets last game, and hopefully he gets a couple here tonight.
You've chased all season. Now you have to set a total as a team batting first. How do they need to play these passages?
Yeah, oh, look, it's just breaking the innings up. You know, we've discussed it. It's just by coincidence we've found ourselves in a position where we have chased in every game. That's not by design, it's just by more luck of the toss. But we're very comfortable at batting first here. It's actually something we even thought about doing if we won the toss. So it's a good challenge for us, given that we haven't done it as a group yet. So, you know, so far so good, but it just takes a little bit of understanding how to read the wicket and what total is required here to give us a chance.
There's some 150 kphs bowling there. I'd love to see you with your pads on strap out. Thanks for your time, Thomas.
Those days are long gone. Thanks, Bish.
into the pitch. Lucky Ferguson. 66 for 2.
আনিকার সুবিধা বঞ্চিতদের নিজ উদ্যোগে কাপড় কিনে দেয়।
এখনই টিকটকে যে এরকম ভালো কিছু মানুষের কথা আমার ভিডিওর সাথে স্টিচ করুন।
So 8 overs gone here in the Sunrisers Hyderabad, 66 for 2. And is Rashid Khan. Adam Markram's been a real shining light for Sunrisers. Now the virtual guest box in the Tata IPL 2022 is where the sponsors and they invite their representatives come and watch the game from the comfort of their own home, and they normally give it a little bit of a zest. Rashid Khan very, very rarely goes for numbers, and of course he spent such a long time with the Sunrisers. He's got friends in the orange camp, and I'm sure that Sunrisers were sorry to see him go, but they've done well in his absence. Hurries on at you, Sonny, doesn't he?
This is very quick, and that's why it's difficult to go down the pitch. He's not your conventional leg spin bowler who likes to give the ball a bit of air, draw the batsman forward, tempt the batsman to come down the pitch. He bowls pretty quick. Look at that. This is the wrong one, of course. It hurries on to.
క్షేమం ప్రేమతో మన గ్రామాల నుంచి ఆరోగ్య పాలు మరియు పెరుగు.
The batsman bowled at about 99.
Oh, it's a good hit. What a good hit that is. Goodness, that's an unacademy cracking six, and way was it a cracking six.
With the turn, it'll be interesting to see. Looks like he hit it with the turn. Waiting for it, he'd been just a little bit quiet. No, it was the wrong one, but it was right in the slot. It's a very, very good shot from Abhishek Sharma.
He goes at a rate of knots. Abhishek Sharma. Here's a fan poll question for you. Which of these teams will finish the Tata IPL at the top of the table? Gujarat Titans or Sunrisers, or neither of them? Vote on IPLT20.com. Let us know which of these teams will finish the Tata IPL at the top of the table. A win tonight for either team and they go top because of net run rate. Rajasthan Royals, after that dramatic win last night, went top of the Tata IPL standings. Their 6th win in 8. Gujarat have won 6 from 7. The only match they've lost was to Sunrisers at DY Patil on April the 11th. Getting tight there at the top. It's the top 4 teams that go through and qualify for the playoffs.
Royals have, of course, played one more match than these two teams.
Long on and long off back, so it's just a push down the ground for Abhishek Sharma.
It's smart cricket because he just hit the previous ball for 6. No need to take a chance. This is the 6. It's just in the arc, isn't it? In the slot. Just the little room outside the off stump.
Well bowled. 9 gone, 76 for 2.
5 দশক ধরে সবার আস্থার শিখরে দেশ জুড়ে বাজার রবিয়ালাক রানাও জীবন ইচ্ছে মতন।
It's a fair delivery. Can we start with front on spin vision, please? Looks like missing the bat. Can we just confirm with SRH, please? Play it all the way to the keeper, please. Yes, satisfied, no bat involved. Can we move on to side on for the stumping now, please? Foot is grounded as the bails are lit up. Ready with my decision for the big screen.
Yeah, not out. Well, the fielding side was already ready. Rocky Ferguson at the top of his ball in and out. They knew wasn't out. Gets this through and it's gone through at shoulder height. Abhishek Sharma is just exuding confidence here. 35 from 26, that translates to a strike rate of 134. Aidan Markram, who's played some very good innings for Sunrisers this season. So Lockie Ferguson goes round the wicket to the left-hander, back over to Aidan Markram. Might push for a second here, they will. They'll go back for 2. Look at the difference in pace. He's run his fingers down the side of the ball here. The first over, his speeds, look at those speeds, 149 he's cranked it up to. And he always looks in control. Slapped! Oh, that's been hit hard. Go back up to 143. His second delivery was slower at 128. He runs his fingers very nicely down the side of the ball.
Booker, you referred to a game last night, and I thought that was a good reference point for some of the seam bowling, fast bowling we've seen this season. Kuldeep Sen came back into the team last night and was so very impressive. I think he's got to be at age 24, 25. One of the guys you look to for the season. Wide signal. There was another young man that we saw here, Motion Khan, who played his second game of the season here at the Wankhede. And he's not as quick, but he bowls a very heavy ball. And it's great to see some of those uncapped young Indian seamers, and there are more. But those two have caught my eye more than others. And tonight we're going to see Lucky and, of course, Umar Malik. This young kid as well. Nasriel, his father was a seam bowler in the 80s locally.
It's good, isn't it, Sonny? You've got this wealth of fast bowling talent in India. And looking at the emerging players of the season, Umar Malik and Marco Jansen here. Yesh Dayal as well, Mukesh Chowdhury for the Chennai Super Kings, the left-arm pace bowler, and Kuldeep Sen. He is making a lot of people sit up and take notice for the Rajasthan Royals.
Yeah, and for Abhishek, Sunny and Alan, he got his first half century